At the local peasant, there's a $20 cake cutting fee. With that, the guests can bring a cake in from an outside bakery, and we will cut it and present it to their guests for them. Before you do any of this, you want to make sure that the table is cleared off, you have all your plates polished, your silverware ready, your cake with the candles next to it, a lighter, a bin with hot water, and a sharp bread knife, and also a nice clean towel and gloves on. When everything's in place, you will put the candles on the cake, light it, and deliver it to the birthday person. The guests will sing happy birthday, they'll probably want to take pictures. As soon as all that's done, you'll pull the cake from the table and let them know that you'll be slicing it for them. Definitely find out the final head count at that time so you can cut the cake into the right number of slices. For a cake about this size, you can do maybe 12 at max for wedges. Sometimes it's going to be rectangular, it could be a really big cake. You'll want to make sure to take off all the accoutrement if there's berries or garnishes or a name placard. Take it and put it on a separate plate. You can place that on as you're going through your cake cutting, but you'll want it all out of the way for the purpose of cutting the cake. Once everything's in place and they've taken their pictures, come back with the cake. Make sure that you have your gloves on and the sharp knife. The way I'm going to show you how to cut the cake is if there's a lot of people and the cake is a little bit small. So first you'll want to take the knife out, and you'll want to go about 2 inches from the side, and you'll want to cut a circle in the center of the cake. Be careful to leave about the same space all the way around the cake, and just keep turning the knife slowly. This is going to maximize the number of slices that you can get out of a small cake, especially if the guest brought in a pretty small cake and wasn't really thinking about how big the cake was going to be and how many slices it would make. Alright, so once you've cut the center circle, you want to go ahead and dip the knife and get all that frosting and bits of cake off there, and then you can go ahead and start cutting the outside. So you'll go in slices, making sure to press down, keep the knife away from you, and go all the way around. Once you cut the slices, you can go ahead and start plating, making sure that there's not a bunch of crumbs on the plate, that it looks nice, it's presentable for the guest. And once you have maybe 4 or 5 slices, you can ask a busboy to start delivering it while you finish cutting the rest of the cake. Make sure to put a piece of silver on there for the cake, and always have maybe napkins at the table. And once all the cake is delivered, you can top off coffee and whatever else they may need.